wish today you are giving us
Maybe ndo niko na
Tanzanian tea.
gas. Pressure cut gas na siwapi less. Ha! Anyway guys, hey, tumekuwa tukingoja mtoto wa Diamond azaliwe na Tanasha, and finally she gave birth yesterday, and it was after 17 hours of labor and 42 weeks down the line. So she gave birth. It was a natural birth, and she's super excited because apparently the son shares the same date of birth, the same birth date as Diamond, that is the daddy, the baby daddy, and Tanasha shares the same birth date with Diamond's mom.
Amazing.
Sema madate nayo hata sitabidi tumepanga na mtu wangu in future. We got a plan.
I'm telling you, but you know, babies
for
can...
the birthday ni siku moja.
I'm telling you.
Hakuna story ya... So anyway, congratulations Tanasha. It's a baby boy. Amepewa jina. Miss Jona jina bado.
We're waiting.
Yeah. Mtajua.
But you know, babies, even if you plan and say they are coming on this day, you get how they disappoint you and come on the wrong day. So this was so amazing for them. As you said, she shares the her birthday with the mom, and then the baby with Diamond. That's just amazing.
That's amazing.
Birthday ni twice a year. Sema budget chini ya maji.
Where? Proper budget.
Tunacheza chini na budget.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
And you congrats. Oh, kumbe ni mimi. Wase. Man sijui mbona nilikuwa ngalagoza mmoja waendelee na moshene nyingine. It's still me. So finally unajua Zari amekuwa akisema watoto wake ni they are citizens of South Africa, but apparently government ya Tanzania imesema kwa watoto wake being born I think in TZ, they're actually also Tanzanian citizens because their father Diamond ni Mtizedi. Na as in wamesema hakuna issue sababu they are allowed to actually have a dual citizenship. So actually they are from Tanzania and from South Africa. So okay, the funny thing ni sababu kitu ili announcewa just ile time yenye Tanasha alikuwa za. So walikuwa anajifungua, nisikia kuzaina sounding vibaya, but anyway time Tanasha alikuwa anajifungua ndio this was actually announced that watoto wake.
Then if that's the case, they're also Ugandan.
Yeah.
Okay, tungoje Uganda ni Museveni, tungoje atoe statement. President Museveni, tungoje atoe statement, acclaim the kids.
Yeah.
But anyway, Tanzania has claimed them. South Africa imewakubali. So they are dual citizens. Lakini really, hawangengoja tu atoe kama leo. Like lazima ingekuwa tu ile siku Tanasha anaza.
The thing is, you know, babies, they just come. Maybe they did not know that Tanasha was going.
Ni brother wa mdogo mwenye anafuata ni Nilan, Prince Nilan the last one.
But it's really
Diamond.
nice how also Tanzanians really feel like, as you just said, like, you know, they say with the children and stuff, they really claim them. And I find that's one good thing about Tanzanians. They really take ownership of their own, and, you know, regardless of the situation, they always say they're like, these babies are ours and stuff. So I think that's a great thing because, hey, you know how sometimes, you know, they're not even trying to claim you and your children. So I think it's a good thing if that's the case, yeah? Awesome. So we'll keep it moving, and I have the next story. According to an online blog, Akothee's daughter, Rue Baby, has revealed that she's competing for Miss Universe Kenya. Here is the catch. Now, she says that she has not told her mom yet. All right. So she decided to be silent about this, saying that it's because many people claim that her mom gets her into most of these competitions. And I'm going to read a quote verbatim from an online blog, which is our source, that said, she said, I have seen so many negative comments saying that it's my mother that got me into the competition. I have worked myself so hard, and I'm also very competitive to get the crown. It's my hard work that has gotten me here. You see, now my mother doesn't even know about this. And she said, if I had it easy, then I don't think I'd have conquered the challenges. I don't have it easy. It's hard on my side, and I've done this all on my own. Completely understand where Rue Baby would be coming from. Because, of course, having a mother like Akothee, or Akothee as your mother. I do know she's into modeling, and I think she's even actually in Europe doing her own thing most of the time. And it's great to actually see her coming out, talk about this. It has two sides to it. Because number one, I think the reality is if you have a mother who has influence in such a case, she can be able to get you into these competitions. She can be able to push for you in one way or another. But then again, if you look at her, she's so beautiful. I think she absolutely has the look for a model and the likes. And so maybe this was, and this happens many times. Let's say you're a child of an artist or a child of an actor or an actress or the likes. People anticipate and expect that the only reason you got the role or the only reason you got the gig, or the only reason you're doing well in your career is because of your mother or your father. And sometimes that's not fair, because the children themselves have got the talent within them. So it means you have to separate yourself from your mom or your dad and just say, you know what, guys, this thing is all me. We've seen it happening before, especially with the artists and the likes, because artists' children do get to have an unfair advantage over somebody else because of who their parents are. So I think her coming out to talk about this. But then again, hey, Ru, your mom is on the ground and very well informed about things. I don't know how Akothee did not know about this story. That part, I'm sorry. I'm just like, Akothee is so well informed about what's happening on the ground. Mtandao, she rules. How is it possible that you did not know? And I see because I follow, I see she keeps up with her kids' manenos. How should not, unless Ru Baby went ahead and kept it a complete well, right now we're talking about it, so then Akothee knows.
Yeah, she definitely knows. But you see, the thing is, there's nothing tough like getting out yourself from your mother's shadow. It is the toughest thing ever, because you see, people think, oh, you have this, oh, your mom got it. No one will ever believe in your hard work. Like, you would walk in place and like, you're in that position, your mom did that. And sometimes it's the hard, maybe the photo shoot she has done, the modeling, the walking, the catwalk, she's done behind her mom's back, because now it gets to a point, if I tell my mom and my mom tells her friends, then people will think, oh, it was through my mom. So it's, but hey, guys, you should just cut her slack. It's very hard to get out your mom's shadow and now stand out as your own. And let's say she wins the competition, people will be like, the mom. You get
true. And she would have won on her own right. And that's the reality. Imagine, you know.
Also, just haters. Like, anytime you like try to justify a reason why someone has made it that far, like you're trying to look for a reason why they made it that far, rather than what they've already told you, you know. And at the end of the day, I think from like what I know about Ru, just from what I've read on social media, like her like account, she's actually someone who's very outgoing. Akona personality kaya mamake, unajua, like ile akujituma, ile I want to do this, I'm gonna do it. I think among the sisters, I think yendo angako like all out. So a lot of guys know her kuliko our sisters zake wengine. So for me, as in, kudos, baby girl. Go for it.
Go for it.
Acha waongee opinions zao kuli.
That's so true. And I think she has the look without a doubt. I've been seeing her doing her modeling thing. So I mean, we're just really proud of her. You know, to be able to take this up as something she wanted to do on her own. And of course, we wish her the very best in the competition.
Yeah. So guys, as we were talking about earlier this week, we were talking about Justin Bieber and Hailey. And now it is Justin and Hailey Bieber. They're officially husband and wife. Woo! The two walked down the aisle. And of course, they completely tried to hide away from the paparazzi. This is a funny thing, yeah? When Hailey was walking down the aisle, because it was an open place, she walked under a tent to hide away from the paparazzi.
Who were in helicopters flying above.
Who were in helicopters flying above. And if you guys go check out, there's a video showing how she was...
I'm telling you the struggle.
Well, it's a struggle, baby. But at least, as you all know, they're called paparazzi for a reason. They kind of got a shot of the two of them where Hailey was wearing an off-shoulder white gown, veil gown, and stunning diamond earrings. They got that from afar.
From you. Let me tell you. You know what? I'm telling you, and we just said it. For example, that picture that was captured, it could be as blurry as...
As long as
it's the first picture that is going to hit all the tabloids worldwide of their wedding. You don't know how much money that paparazzi guy scored. You know what I mean? And so for them, it's that serious. This is why then we talked about it. We said, this wedding, you're just going to see, like, we'll just see the veil and the dress and the earrings. And that's about it. Because you can imagine also for Justin Bieber and Hailey, the first picture they then decide to sell or to put out as their official wedding picture, they make millions for that kind of a thing. So you don't want no one taking no pictures, and your guests don't have no
That's
phones.
Why you're walking down on that tent.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But oh wow, I can't wait to see the actual pictures. I think we look forward to it.
And then the two of them, you know, she's a Vogue magazine model.
Yes.
This is Justin Bieber we're talking about. I can't wait to see the photo.
Like a young couple.
Yeah, and so cute.
Yeah, 22 and 25. All the best, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. So moving on, well, they say, better the devil you know than the angel you don't know. Well, this is not my words. But apparently, rumor has it that Kylie Jenner was spotted at a studio where Tiger was actually recording his song yesterday night. Well, this comes after she announces the separation between her and her baby daddy. So the 22-year-old cosmetic mogul was said to be taking a break from her relationship with Travis 28 years after of dating, and now she's spotted working out. Well, it's confirmed that Tiger was inside the studio shooting his song, and she was spotted working outside. Well, we don't know. We're just here waiting for the tea. But damn, girl, that was fast.
Plus fast equals.
That was fast.
Let me tell you.
Niseme Simba yako abeshte na
X.
lakini nikasema kidogo.
No, let me tell you what.
I'll be going against my own
sometimes, you know,
I've been drinking wine.
Sometimes you just go back to your ex. You're like, you look out there, you're like, wait, this life of hardship and life
they
of,
say,
you know.
Yeah, they say Kenyan verb, the new Kenyan verb, we took a ground. Different.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yes, the status quo on the ground. And that's the reality, you know. Sometimes also people break up and you never know, like for them, what it was. Also, they were so young. There was a lot of pressure on their relationship because people were saying Tiger was dating her when she was underage, blah, blah, and the likes, you know. But then at the same time, you're like, hey, maybe after that she went, hooked up with Travis. She's like, hey, this life out here, man, let me just go back to my ex. That happens even in everyday life, you know what I mean? People go back to their exes, and what then happens is that sometimes the time apart is very good. You've grown a year.
It's true.
She's now a mom.
Yeah.
You can imagine if her and Tiger were to go back to a relationship now or whatever. You're past a lot of things. At the time, she was just like a teenage girl. Right now, she has her money right. She's so sorted. She's just thinking, okay, if it's love, maybe that's where or maybe that's what she considered. With Travis, you never know how things were on the other side and the likes. You know, he's also trying to make it as in his field or whatever. So I really feel like it happens every single day, and there are times when, I always say, if your ex is coming back or if you're getting back in a relationship and you see a difference, the worst thing is going back to, they say, how can you take yourself back to what you've just come from if there's no change to it? But if you see a man or a woman has matured, grown up, and that they've learned something, then they also say sometimes when you separate, it's a good thing. You miss each other, you're thinking, hey, you guys, this was the one for me, and you go back.
Going back to what you know, nikakumbuka ile venye watu semaga ukishatapika huwezi chukua tena matapiko ukakula. Unajua. But at the end of the day, okay, love conquers all. Lakini hii ni watu wana assume hawa sio wamerudi sababu wamekosana na nani. Maybe they have been buddies all through, and sasa ni ile advice, hey, wait out, because I think Tiger na Travis wamefanya track pamoja before. So probably they are boys. So maybe nile consultation.
Travis didn't care when he was hooking up with Kylie that they were friends.
They were friends.
And secondly, I don't see a TO, as you're saying, a TO advice what? That time you've gone back, and then when you just broken up on this other side, you go back to the ex, and you're like, wait, things are thick.
But sasa, okay, really watched documentary ya Travis, but as in situation ilikuwa inareko fiti kwa ground, unless ile to in front of the cameras, and actually like she's always been there supporting her, so supporting him. So sielewi mbona kidogo kuna mtu alicheat
vitu on the ground.
I'm telling you, on the ground things are very different. And then again, you know, this is a sad reality that especially we talk about it, and by the time a woman leaves a relationship, we always say it's not for nothing. You know, men are the ones who, for example, will, because of whatever reasons or whatever, sometimes, you know, step without thinking. But by the time, you know, she's taken a break, they've moved out, as you saw, he's living in Beverly Hills, she's moved out, there's probably issues in their relationship which have caused this to happen. And then what sometimes then happens is that your ex can be those ones of a shoulder to cry on.
Thank you, my ex.
But I told
on
you
to the
so.
next.
I told
yeah,
you
I
so.
kind of saw
Anywho, it's about that time. Wacheni tuingie kwenye life sports.